Who is connection to 2B2T right now? I'm position 7, so I'm writing this comment. Soon, Baritone will be the undisputed king of 2B2T. Who else watches all those videos about 2B2T but hasn't played a single time on the server? This is like the Bible of God and the devil mayo. Yo, why you make fuse I and other French youtuber left 2B2T. I try to enjoy 2B2T, but it's hard to enjoy a game if it's impossible to spawn without being murdered instantly. Your documentaries are so interesting. Amazing how this notorious Minecraft server also has different events and history that could be compared to real life history. Kudos to you Dynastics. I have a dream for 2B2T. I wish it was a place where people can come and be welcome. I wish there was a force dedicated to protecting new players. As I'm typing this, I'm joining now. I'm gonna try to make a faction called the Minutemen. Wish me luck. Let's be honest here. You are the king of the oldest anarchy server on Minecraft. Damn, 2B2T gonna go into Terminator Judgment Day. With Fit as John Connor uniting 2B2T's last bastion of humanity as endless droves of AI-controlled killing machines swarm the strong points where most of the players are holed up with hordes of Skynet. MC players, let me guess your home 2B2T veterans. Yes, and it was beautiful. I wanna play on 2B2T and just plant trees, slowly rebuilding a broken world. Now movie Terminator will actually become true. But in Minecraft. I headed east from spawn, found trees pretty fast. I was expecting veterans Thanos snapping me. What if you die in 2B2T, can you respawn? Or is it a hardcore server? I am not a 2B2T player, but here is my idea for being a nomad. Step 1. Create a slime block flying Michi. Step 2. Equip the flying machine with essential blocks, crafting table, chest, furnace, etc. Step 3. Have a bucket of water on you so you can safely get down from the aircraft. This would allow you to have a portable base without worrying much about any situations you may experience on the ground. The base would also be difficult to grief because it is up in the air and is always on the move. Good afternoon. I would like to be a nomad on 2B2T, and I have 9 stacks of diamonds, gold, redstone, iron and emeralds. However, I've been playing for just 2 months, so would you mind trading with me on the server? If not, that's fine. I'm looking for shulker boxes and other items. Thanks. New player have to protect themselves from the robot. Unite with other player. 2B2T will become a friendly server. Build a VS machine. It's probably easier to be a nomad. The world of 2B2T is simply harsh from what I've heard. Aggression everywhere you look. But watch there be a nomad uprising after they find out how many of them there are. Imagine if one day a dictatorship took the entire server over. I know this is not real life, but just imagine. We need redstone weapons to fight this IDK. This is serious. Kino laughs in Kino's deity sword. I would ask Captain Spickles Rides to use Fallen Kingdom as a background track. Yo, I remember this server. Legit, I remember logging on. In 1 hour I had a god team, we had duped god everything. Thanks FitMC. I've just started playing 2B2T and it's all thanks to you. This is a lesson for the next generation of new players. Using your power maliciously will come back to haunt you. Showing restraint and helping will come back in your favor. 2B2T isn't just bad people, it's also the minds and kindness of others. Top 10 kings throughout 2B2T. 1. FitMC. Powers. He's basically Saitama. A third king is possible if someone gets their hands on a significant number of PvP enabled bot accounts. Rule of terror. The one king, the one true king, is like a beacon in the darkness of obsidian and lava, the one man to shine through the evil that is the world of 2B2T. What if Pyro goes back and fixes the server and have the era of kings come back? We must rise up against the veteran bourgeoisie and break the treacherous cycle of spawn killing. Imagine a bot using 32k weapons. The end of PvP. If a king ruled a anarchy server, then it isn't anarchy, my dear boy. Quick question. Did 2B2T ever had any wars? Like with weapons and stuff? Man. I want to rebuild 2B2T and be a good king. This a prime example of people hiding behind their screens. FitMC is the ultimate prime human evolution. He would one tap anyone 2B2T player I roll. Only the greatest of kings would be able to rule the oldest anarchy server in Minecraft with absolute might and style. FitMC, Chrysolite is the biggest griefer in 2B2T. Pop Bob, am I a joke to you? Pro tip, your F3 screen will show local difficulty in areas where this is higher. That means players have spent more time there. So, there is a good chance you can find underground bases this way. I've never heard of Chris and I'm a role player. A new faction has arrived, the bots. And probably a new incursion, but I think that's too far-fetched. Hi Fit, I'm a big fan and subbed, but I'm going to play on 2B2T soon, so please don't spawn kill. What if, in light of this, Housemaster brings the super weapons back in order to combat the bots? Then the players would likely try to murder each other than mess with the bots, unless they're dedicated into fighting these bots, which I hope will happen. Or a bot, oh I don't know, finds a stash and distributes it to its army and now all hell is loose.